well. Happy bank holiday. Now, welcome to our live stream. This is a very, very last minute and spontaneous live. We are going to be joined by Helena Yasmin, and this is part of our Mindfulness Mondays. It's been something that we started in May, as May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's something as a company and myself are really passionate about, and I want to continue kind of raising that awareness and allowing creators to have a space to feel appreciated, feel valued, and to kind of have that space to reflect and check in with ourselves, our bodies, how we're feeling, and what we can do to support ourselves and to enhance our well-being.
Hello. Hi, darling. How are you? Oh my god, it's been so long.
Are you okay? How are you?
Yes, I'm good. I've just moved.
Yes.
So...
Can you hear me with this music?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
I
cool.
can't really hear the music, to be fair.
Okay, cool. Yeah, how's your move going? I'm just gonna add into the chat what we're doing. How did the move go? Are you actually in your new house?
I am in my new house. I live with a magician boyfriend called Bill. He's lovely. I moved in and then I immediately left him and went to my cousin's house for a week, and then I was in London at the weekend. So far, I've been here about 2 days.
Right. Okay.
But
are you there now?
Yeah.
I love that. Have you kicked him out?
We love curtains. Wow, he's a magician, so he's at work right now.
But he's
so
actually an actual magician. No way. What type of music?
So he's a manager of Holiday Park.
Right.
And we live at the Holiday Park now. So he's does the evening entertainment every day. So he's doing magic tonight, and normally just does all the end stuff in the evening and in the day. Literally, the job is work 6 days a week, day and evenings. It's a lot.
What's the best magic trick he's shown you?
Well, I think we know that. No. I don't know. I've told him I don't like magic and I don't enjoy it, but I love the fact that he's obsessed with it, and he's a comedy magician, so it's actually funny.
Right.
It's more hey everyone, it's more personable.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So thanks for joining today. As I was saying, I haven't actually told anyone that I was doing this today, so I've not advertised it or anything. So I thought we'll go on and I will repost it so that people can do it in their own time. But because I haven't. Both of us are so busy, and
how's rehearsal going?
Yeah, really good actually, really good. In fact, I was just saying that it's show week, so tomorrow we start tech and then dress. And then
wow!
So I'm so excited. I'm so
ready?
excited, but I'm also really nervous. So
where's the show?
It's at Pavilion Dance Southwest. So just
Oh my god, that's so much fun. Are you excited?
I know. I'm very excited. I'm also excited that uni will be finished. So,
wow.
Yeah, all done. Big tick off my list.
So is it just this and then you're done with it?
Yeah, but I've got to do a presentation / essay after, but yeah, this was the main thing, the last final thing, and then it's over. So
are you excited to be done?
I'm very excited. Oh, don't ask me what I'm doing after. not on live, girl. No, I'm gonna see what happens. I think I'm just gonna be auditioning. I'm also looking at masters as well, so I'm just gonna see what happens and hopefully just be auditioning as much as I can. Yeah. And also in the company, I wrote quite a lot of stuff, so we have some funding, so I'm excited to get some stuff on its feet. So guys, stay tuned. Yeah. So let's get started. We won't be on here for too long, just a couple of minutes. We are going to do some journaling. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
It's well, I find myself
No, you did.
So the whole kind of point of this was that I introduced it called Mindfulness Monday, but as May is Mental Health Awareness Month, but as I've been so busy in May, I've hardly done anything. So I really wanted to we're literally, what is it? Yeah, tomorrow is June or something.
on Thursday. Thursday is
okay. So I've got a little bit of time, but I've been like posting lots of different videos, and I thought it'd be really fun just to kind of come on live and people can watch back in their own time on some journaling. So like I said, we'll literally be like 5 minutes, not very long. And the prompt is going to be a love letter to yourself. So what are you going to kind of think about and how you can be kind to yourself? So we're looking at self-compassion and how we can incorporate that into our daily lives. So as we're doing that, I'm going to put some music on and I thought we'd just talk quickly whilst we're writing. I mean, I'm like dyslexic, so I can't like write at the same time, but I
found that out at uni.
Did you? Yeah. So Helena and I were at college
so much
together. So we've known each other for quite a long time, but not seen each other for like years. No way, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, there you go. I'm glad you found
it. Year 3, really? And I was like, well, a bit pointless now, but thanks.
At least you know, though. I feel like knowing is going to be helpful, but also super frustrating for the years of struggle.
It makes sense. Yeah. Like when you find out, you're like, oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm surprised I didn't get picked up at college because they were like always doing those screenings, weren't they?
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway,
it is what it is.
Okay, let's start. So I'm just gonna put my music back on. Hopefully you can you still hear me?
Mhm.
Okay, fab. So let's start off with just talking whilst we're writing, if we can both do that, because let's be honest, I probably won't be able to. But also, do you like my little journal book? It's got a little
Wait, mine's got an otter on it.
I love that. That's very cute. Look at us with our little animal journals. That's funny. Okay, so for those, I can see a few people are joining. We're just doing a little journaling session, and the prompt is a love letter to yourself. And whilst we're going to be doing that, we're going to be talking about what we do to be kind to ourselves. So, would you like to go first, or shall I start?
Sure, I can go first.
Go for it.
Oh my god, I immediately forgot the question. Is it how you're kind to yourself?
Yeah, like what do you do? Like, I don't know, every day, if you do that, or like things that you do that kind of give yourself some you time.
Okay, so last year I had a complete burnout. I talk about this a lot on my channel, but I started having seizures out of nowhere, and then I was having them like every single day, like 10 times a day. It was very exhausting. Yeah. So I've kind of,
that must have been so challenging.
It was a lot, but it's one of them like, okay, I can't do anything about it. So I've kind of learned to allow myself time and patience with myself. So every day, if I can't do something, I'm not there like beating myself up anymore. Like, oh my God, you're so lazy or whatever. It's like, no, I have to take it day by day, and what I can do, I can do. And just go, what about you?
Yeah, that's cool. I agree. Like I also have like long-term health conditions, and that can be quite challenging as a performer, as you will know. But I think like in general, I've got quite good at learning how to like give myself some new time. I feel like when you do have like challenges with your health, you kind of get quite good at knowing what your body needs. But I think if we're looking at it from like mentally and like just like everyday stresses of, you know, life, but also being an actor and being a creative person, for me, like I find really helpful is like having time away from like creative work, if that makes sense. So like I often can consume myself so much in like my journey or the destination even. Like I will, and you'll know this like from college, like I was so like boom, like I wanted everything now, like I wanted to be the best person in the room, like I was so competitive. I'm still quite competitive, but I would say like there was like this energy, like I was using too much energy for like the wrong reasons. And I think, where am I going with this? It's like a massive tangent, but what I'm trying to say is that I think it's really good to have like time away from that drive, work mode, which I think a lot of creatives can be in, because there's so much hustle and bustle, and like you're constantly having to work on your craft, or you know, get to places where you want to be whilst, you know, earning money and staying afloat, I guess. So for me, I find really helpful stepping away from anything creative and just something completely different. So I volunteer for like different charities or different things, like to take my mind away from myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I feel like sometimes we could be quite like selfless in our creative journeys, because I don't know, there's obviously like being creative, like you do often, it's like a very collaborative thing, so you often are having to kind of connect with lots of different people, but also I feel like there's this selfless side to it where we're hustling and bustling and we are, you know, working away, that we actually become selfish towards ourselves and we're not kind to ourselves because we're so caught up in the process of everything. And you know it's quite, I feel like it can be quite toxic environment to be in sometimes, so it's really good to kind of take yourself away from that environment or that kind of like mindset. I don't know, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, like it's like volunteering, or I literally just like lie in the bath for like hours on end, like no joke. Like I will like lie in the bath so much that I literally look like 105 when I come out, because I'm like scrunched up like a prune. Like, so I think it's about finding things like that can really be useful. Yeah, finding things, for me the two things is finding something that has nothing to do with my creative journey, and then one thing that I really love that's completely for me, and that's going in the bath. Like I'll put like essential oils in, like I'll play music, like I will fully just like lie back, like chilling in my bath.
Yeah.
So for me that's like, yeah, those are the two things. Is there anything that you like comes to mind that you do? Like for me, like I will try and journal. Like I'll be honest, I used to journal every day, and the last time I wrote in this was the 27th of February 2022, which is ages ago. And I like will try and journal all the time, but yeah, not so much, not in this journal anyway. Oh, I can see Ivana's joined. Ivana, hi. Hey girl. That's so funny. Yeah, is there anything that comes to your mind that you think, oh, like I do that for myself, whether it's a bath, whether it's a walk? Like I know you're really into your music as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, definitely music. Music literally changes my entire mood, and I'm sure especially all the performers definitely feel the same. It's like when we was at college, right? If I was sad, that sad girl playlist was on. What's that doing to your mental health? Nothing. So now it's like, let's just play fun. I like to listen to a lot of jazz, a lot of R&B, chill out music that I know is literally just going to shift the mentality from being in this dark tunnel over to, okay, this isn't forever. It's a very temporary situation. Sometimes arguing logic to yourself when you're in not a great place doesn't help. Like when you're feeling sad and someone says to you, oh, it's gonna go away tomorrow, like sometimes you want to punch them in the face. Like, I don't need to hear that, thank you. But I feel like just making yourself as comfortable as possible in that moment really helps, because it's like you can't fix it, but maybe you can give yourself the equivalent of giving yourself a hug just to get through.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds cool. Okay, I've been writing a little bit. I know that we've been talking for quite a long time.
Oh, you've been writing?
Well, like half writing. I've been like trying to.
Not been writing.
But it's now 7 o'clock. So, shall we? What would you like to do? Let's write for 2 more minutes, and then we will close the live. But whilst people that are watching or people that are watching on playback, journaling can actually be really helpful. And I know it's not for everyone, because, like, again, as I said, I'm dyslexic, and so is Helena. Like, sometimes it's literally about getting out, like, paints or, I don't know, like, colouring. And that sounds so, like, oh, you'll feel better when you colour. But it's not necessarily about that. It's more just, like, connecting to that inner child and going wild and, you know, doing anything, whatever it is that you're feeling. Like, draw it out, write it out, you know, scream into a pillow if you need to. And I think it's, like, so important to remind yourself that whatever you're feeling, you know, whatever it is you're feeling is very real, and you're allowed to feel that. And then think, what can I do to myself to be kind to myself today? Because I think we often, especially our generation, we live in such a busy, fast-paced world, and the industry is forever changing as well. And I think as creatives, we need to be kind to ourselves. It's so important. And actually, if we can be kind to ourselves, then we can be kinder to our craft, and our craft can become, you know, more authentic. And that is, I think, what we all strive to do as performers and creatives. So hold that thought and really think about, what is it that I can do for myself today, because you do deserve it. Okay, on that note, I am going to close this live. And Helena, can you still hear me? Because I think I keep freezing.
No,
cool.
Me at all.
Oh, great. Sometimes my Wi-Fi is a bit like iffy. I was going to do it downstairs, and then everyone's downstairs, and I was like, "What are you doing on my live stream?" "Oh, can we watch?" I'm like, "Absolutely not." So I've like raced upstairs. But thank you so much for joining today, and having a chat with me. It's been so lovely to catch up. A bit weird catching up on a live stream.
I know. I feel like I need to call you after for like a little debrief.
Yeah.
Slash like actual catch up, because I know that there's a lot of stuff that we both were like wanting to say, but it's like, let's not do that on a live.
Well, is there anything else that you want to chip in or add?
I just really liked what you just said about basically art therapy.
Yeah,
it's something that I'm very into, and like I don't think it's lame. I mean, I don't know, but I really like stickering, and I have like some stickers that I bought like at the weekend.
I love that.
I know.
I love it. I have stickers as well, but they're not here with me right now. But
all of my journal was covered with stickers. It's the best. Like,
oh my God,
try not to like writings, but yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. I think that's the thing. Like, when we get older, we forget that we actually still can be creative. We can still like stickers, paint, draw, scribble, write.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Sing, dance. Like, I literally still do like 8 shows a week in my bedroom, and like lip sync to all the musicals. And like, my parents and my family are like, "You're literally a 12-year-old. You're not brain." I'm like, I actually don't care, because it helps. I'm literally there, like, letting go of all my worries, all the baggage that I carry around, that you know, come with me on that week, whatever's happened, whether it be uni, work, life. I think just finding those things that help can be really useful. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we close the live?
No, just don't be afraid to express your inner creative. I think that's a very important lesson for creatives, especially people who grew up in households where parents aren't creative, or they don't like let you express yourself in the way that you would prefer to without judgment. I think that's quite a tricky situation to live in, but as long as you like remind yourself that it's okay, like, and also no one cares. Like, I know that my parents definitely cared what I was doing all the time, but I'm like, you don't really care, it's fine.
Yeah, I think that's so important. Yeah, like, no one, you know, I feel like when we're like younger, we think everyone's watching us. No one actually cares. Like, everyone is too busy living their lives, and if they have the time to comment or judge on what you're doing, then they don't have a very fun life themselves. So I wouldn't let it, you know, just let it go over your head. And yeah, I think also what I want to say is, if you are struggling, like, reach out. Like, you are so loved, and people, you know, there is help out there. So please do reach out. And I also volunteered for Shout, so you can text Shout to 85258, and you can get put through to a trained volunteer as well for further mental health support. So on that note, I'm going to close the live. Again, thank you so much, Helena, for joining me and taking part. And I hope everyone has a really lovely rest of your day or evening, whatever time you're watching this, and we shall see you soon. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Bye.